it's not.
To African Union.
I'm just pretending because I have on the same clothes that I did yesterday. Yep. I went to bed last night. If you're thinking, is this the same video I watched last night? Ugh, it's too much video. But I had such good commentary. Yay, Aaron! About my... No, put your glasses up. About my medicine video last night. Well, 99% good commentary. 1% of somebody telling me that I had Munchausen by proxy. One, Munchausen by proxy isn't even a real diagnosis anymore. Hi, Vicky. Yay. And two, thank you, Jill. Two, I don't have it. I did read about a woman, though, that on Monday pled guilty to having it and actually killed her 7-year-old daughter. I know, right? That's a great conversation. But I went into a deep, dark dive. I'll just hold my glasses up like this. About her, and she had this blog spot about these children, and you were like, she is a lunatic. So then I was watching my video last night. I was like, maybe I am a lunatic. Maybe I'm crazy. And then I thought, well, anybody that thinks I have Munchausen by proxy and I'm like, wait, making up all this stuff about Amos, feel free to come over and spend a month and you be in charge and just let me know how it goes. No, Rachel, this is the big group. Big group. Subscriber group, small group. This is big group. This is where the trolls come out. And then somebody with the last name Furniture chimed in. I mean, if you have your last name as Furniture, you lie. You lie. You a troll. Take your coat off. Oh, Amos told me to take my coat off earlier. He's over there listening to national anthems and was just singing God Save the Queen. And I said, Amos, let me video you singing. No sing. God save the Queen. No, she was like, you're talking in front of him and that's upsetting to him and it's going to hurt his self-esteem. I was like, have you met Amos? Amos, is your self-esteem hurt?
Oh,
it might be. Honor says, my self-esteem is hurt. I know. Yes, we love your Amos. Yes, we do. Yes, we do love him. Come live this life if you think it isn't real. Right, Rachel? Rachel has Flanaville, which is super good. Okay, so anyway, so today, why are you so needy for attention? Huh? Look, are you going to sing?
no.
Please?
No.
If you sing, I'll give you a cookie.
No.
No. Do not bribe people. Oh, the chicken spaghetti, a.k.a. chicken tetrazzini, was really good, FYI. Where's my family? They've all gone to bed. It's like a dream come true. Look, it's quiet in here. How big is the subscriber group? The subscriber group is about almost 1,800 people. But normally videos, there's about maybe 140 or 150 total. So it's small. It's more of a conversation group, which is nice. Honor is a golden retriever, and she is Amos's service dog from Paws for People. The subscriber group, yes, is a no shame zone. The big page, sort of trollish. You talk the same way in front of all your kids. You know, I think there's this problem is if we think we can't be honest and talk about things, then we're making them negative. So we love to say like, oh, we're inclusive, everything's wonderful. But then if I'm talking about somebody having anxiety and vomiting and that needs to be a secret, then you're making it bad. It's not bad, it's just the truth, right? Frozen. I don't know why it's frozen. Hold on, let me look and see if I'm on the intranet, as my mother-in-law says. Hold on. Now I'm back. I wasn't on the intranet. My mother-in-law swears she didn't say the intranet, but she did, I promise. My friend Jen says her mother calls it the World Wide Web. Amos was having a lot of tics yesterday. Your iPad died? Uh-oh. You want to charge it? Very worrisome. Okay, going up to Mommy's bed. I'll be there in just a minute.
Me sleep.
Just a minute.
Mommy, and you sleep in.
Yes, Mommy can sleep. Sit.
Help me sleep.
Okay, we'll sit with Mommy and rock a minute.
Take your coat off.
Take my coat off.
Take your lashes off.
Well, I need my glasses to see.
Lashes off.
All right. I'm taking my glasses. Let's lay on the couch. Want to?
No.
Just for a minute?
No.
Okay.
Mommy.
Okay.
Lay on the
Yeah, Mommy's gonna lay on the couch.
Help me sleep.
There we go.
Mommy.
Okay. Mommy lay. Here, she's laying. This is not her best angle.
Oh.
Not her best angle. Okay. So Amos and I, we was having these tics. How did the airplane mode work? I don't know if it works. Somebody told me to do that. Stuff charges faster. It was a really good idea, but I don't know if it worked. It is Amos. It is bedtime for you. He was having these tics, and we've been kind of dealing with. So Dr. Copeland at Duke Autism was like, let's try a new medicine instead of the guanfacine. Maybe the guanfacine isn't working as well. And then last night after our discussion, I was like, you know what? What if the Lexapro is causing the tics? Lexapro.
No.
Okay, I'm laying. Maybe the Lexapro is causing the tics. So I send that to Dr. Copeland, and he was like, it's rare, but it's not totally not a possibility. So let's try it. So we're doing 5 milligrams of Lexapro for 3 days, and then no Lexapro. So we're just going to sort of wait and see how he does. To me, if the tics go away with the Lexapro being on, then great. Then we can take that off our list. If he still has tics with no Lexapro, then we're going to get back on the Lexapro, because Lexapro helps with anxiety. Does medicine help with this anxiety? My 7-year-old was diagnosed this year with autism. Anxiety is off the charts. Amanda, yes. Holy cow. Yes, it does. The medicine has been a game changer for him in terms of anxiety. What I thought was autism was really anxiety, and having the right pediatric psychiatrist that you trust. I love mine at Duke Autism. I don't know where you are, but yes, it's like made life livable. We were really struggling for a while with just massive meltdowns, and I never knew what or why. And anyway, it helps a lot. Is the hiccup the tic you're talking about? Yes, he's still doing it a little bit now. So we're going to wait and see how that works. Hi.
No.
Yes. Okay, right here. Here I am. Heather, coming off Lexapro too fast. Well, Heather, we're going to do what Dr. Copeland said to do. Dr. Copeland said to do 5 milligrams for 3 days, and that is the way you wean it. So I'm going to trust Dr. Copeland because he went to medical school, and I just play a doctor on television. Yes. Oh, I take Zoloft. When you say get off of the medicine to see if it gets rid of the tics, how long do you wait to see? We have an appointment on Tuesday, so I don't know. I didn't ask that. But I figured we'll wait till Tuesday when we talk about it. Yes, he does not take much, 5 milligrams. He takes 12 milligrams. And if it does not work and he has tics, then we are going to try a different medicine instead of guanfacine, which makes him a little bit tired and makes him a wee bit irritable. Yes, we had one of those massive meltdowns going back to school. Yeah, just getting dressed can be, that's why I'm sweating most mornings, right? We do 6 weeks, but daily updates help. Flanaville, I feel like I need to be writing things down every day, so I'm going to. So anyway, that's our plan. And, we're going to switch and do the guanfacine at night. So we did 3 milligrams this morning, and then we did I do it tonight, Amos? No, I didn't. I need to get it. 3 milligrams tonight. He said there's no reason we can't just do it at nighttime because somebody suggested that last night. And it might not help with the ADHD as much, but if he's tired, it will, because he is tired when he takes it. It won't be so bad with that.
Hi.
Just joining. Oh, thank you, Susan. No, he hasn't tried that. I asked him about medicines, but Dr. Copeland really is amazing, and we have
Name was Bobby.
a dog, and Honor's trying to figure out how to.
Hi.
Honor said, "I don't know if I can fit up there. Does he sleep with us every night?" No, he doesn't. He sleeps in his own bed, and Honor likes to sleep with him.
Hi, Anna.
Sleep with him. He ends up in our bed sometimes. Honor, lie down. Down. There. So, yes. Deep pressure is one of her disability tasks. He's not had a sleep study, no. Now that you say that, though, Missy, I remember we were going to have a sleep study. And then I think it was like an ice or snowstorm, and I canceled it.
Hi.
There's some things you just can't do. There's so much to do.
No talking.
No talking. He doesn't want me to do any talking. Okay.
Hi.
Keep a food diary, too. Well, I've tried to get rid of,
Hi.
I tried to get rid of food coloring stuff. So we're not eating Fruit Loops. Lexapro made me so sleepy. Yes. Your voice is calm and soothing. That's a shock.
No.
Does he have a weighted blanket? Yes, he does have a weighted blanket. No, we're not in crisis mode, Susan. We're... Hi. We have a plan. What time does he go to bed? He usually goes to bed at 9, and I meant to get him in bed before the video, and then I didn't because Big Thomas and Blair and I were sitting in here watching old videos of the cat laughing. He's doing fine, Natalie. Tomorrow we have to go to Raleigh for a funeral. And then I have to go to Lumberton on Friday. Food dyes are terrible. You always hear that. Of course, I don't even know what they're in. I know they're in Fruit Loops and Red Hot Dogs. Those are the only two. He's doing better today. We did have one little throw-up episode. Oh, and then we talked to Dr. Lyles, who I love, at Duke. He's the pediatric gastroenterologist. And same thing, like cyclical vomiting syndrome is predominantly nausea, but we don't know if Amos has nausea. I think he might because he will stand over the toilet, and I always think, when I feel nauseous, that's the first thing I want to do. So I said, well, I gave him Zofran last night, and he was like, well, that's a good idea. He called in another prescription. Let's do Zofran when this is happening. I would rather treat it with Zofran than having him take a regular medicine all the time, which I agree. I hate to just throw medicine at what's happening in Lumberton. A lot is happening in Lumberton. A lot. I will just say that. A lot. A lot of good in Lumberton, which is good. Maybe when he says, I feel sick, he's nauseous. Yeah, that's the trouble. You don't know what he's saying. Do you feel like special needs parents have PTSD from the needs of caring for their children? I don't think I do, but I wouldn't speak for anybody else. It's, yes, Michelle, it's my cousin Michelle. We are going to Fred's funeral tomorrow, and I will give him a hug, I promise. I'll tell him that from y'all. It's stressful and tiring. It's more with me. It just makes life kind of tricky. like you, I don't even know what it is. It's like if I'm away for a night or two and have a good night's sleep and not stress, I'm like, I can exercise or I'm going to eat some vegetables. Like, I think it just takes a lot out of your daily life. Susan, this tick thing is not, this is kind of the same thing that he had starting in July. We're just sort of, it started back up over Christmas, so we're trying to adjust some of his medications. No, we started the tick meds because of this kind of noise. Dyes and shampoos. Wow, Nita. So I don't think I do. I do think most special needs parents will tell you they're exhausted. And that's one reason it's so important to me to talk about medicine, because forever Amos didn't sleep. I work in Lumberton. Excited you're coming here. Oh, Jennifer. I'm not going to be there long. I'll be down at the courthouse.
No shot.
No shot. No shot. Did traveling upset his routine? You know, it could have, but we traveled a month ago and we didn't have any trouble. So whenever she has a bad day, I feel like I'm failing her, not handling it right. Yeah, it's just tiring. How will you cope as you age? Well, somebody called me a grandmother tonight, so clearly not well. Grandmother. I mean, damn. And if I get thin, then I'm just going to look old because I'll be all wrinkled up. Did they ever do genetic testing? He's had genetic testing, and we have a preliminary diagnosis called MSL3. Do you have any other children? I got 3 more. 3 more. Yeah, he does not like IVIG. You don't like IVs, do you, Amos? Now he's asleep. When you don't get enough sleep, a woman gains weight. Oh, I believe it. I always think if I could sleep all I needed to, I'd be so thin because I would never be awake to eat. Meds trigger ticks. Oh, Aaron, it's so tiring. Dr. Wolf, you do not look old. That's just because you're being nice to me. So we take trazodone for sleeping, which we started in maybe, I can't remember when, but we started it because he would go to bed at 8 or 9 and he was up by 3 and it was exhausting. So we started trazodone. But it wasn't around when the tics started. The trazodone has been a lifesaver. 4 milligrams at night, and it gets us 8 hours. So if he goes to bed, usually at 9 or 9:30, then he might get up at 5, but a lot of times he'll sleep till 6:30. I can handle somebody getting up at 5, but like the other night, he got up at, when did he get up? Oh, 3:30, 3:30, too early. He's tired. Yes, he is. He's tired. Hi. Amos has my schedule. Trazodone, don't do shit for me. Please consider a respite plan. We have a good respite plan. So in North Carolina, well, most states, and this is just, now I can talk because he's about asleep. Most states, when they sort of disbanded institutions, because, you know, before you'd think, I can't believe people put their children in institutions. Well, they didn't do it because they wanted to, for the most part. People kept their children with disabilities at home, and then when they turned 5, if you wanted your child to go to school, they had to go to an institution. And when I started writing this blog, I've heard from so many siblings about their own siblings, particularly ones with Down syndrome, where they were like, my mother was so sad, my brother had to go live at this institution. And so when they sort of disbanded institutions, they took that money and said, we can give children a better life, better quality, by keeping them at home, but we'll help families. So there's a couple different programs for families like mine. So if you have kind of medical disabilities, you can get CAP C, but we're on the wait list for the waiver for unmet needs. And we've been on the wait list now for 5 years, and I think at the time they told us it would be 9, but maybe it's 13. But on that wait list, we get 25 hours a week of developmental therapy and 40 hours a month of respite. So that helps pay for our nanny. So we do get help, thank goodness, because we need it. How early was it when you went on the golf cart to get the donut? Oh, on Christmas morning? It was like 5 or 5:30, I think. What is Kathy Jake saying? How does Amos take his medicines? He does not like them. Normally we give him honor first, and then Amos takes some liquid. What does your husband do for work? I didn't know if you were a mom. Don't you have a kid in college? Oh gosh, Kathy, it's you. You're the one that called me the grandma earlier. Alec Baldwin. Well, Alec Baldwin should look like a grandpa. He's like 90. I mean, I'll be damned. Baldwin. Are you calling me Hilaria? How do you say it in English? Cucumber. Says my favorite social media influencer ever, who's from Boston, that pretends she's from Spain. I mean, what if I pretended I was from a foreign country? People get mad at me if I give people medicine. Nobody gets mad at her. What does your husband do for work? What the hell does that have anything to do with it? Currently, the admission for state-funded services is closed because Trillium took a $5.4 million pay cut. Not all families are getting services right now. They're saying 10 to 15 currently. You're right, Holly. Trillium took a pay cut because Trillium, well, anyway, that we talk about that in the supporter group. Trillium, North Carolina is broken up to, I think, 9 sections. In my area is covered by Trillium. And Trillium has always gotten the most money because we live in the most impoverished area. And then the state mental health director, whoever that dummy is, changed it and cut our budget, even though other areas don't even use all their money. So now new families can't come in to get services like we have. Let's consider Eladia. Hunter Taryn has a YouTube channel, ARCYT Roy. Subscribe. Hunter, don't come on over here peddling your beauty products. I don't need your beauty products, says Miss Hannigan. Hi, I'm Catherine from France. Oh, God, now we got Mohammed Saqif Para. I mean, mix Jumi. Trollus. Unlike many girls, you do not give birth to Amos when you were 21. I was 38. That might be a teensy bit old. They've been on the wait list for funding for 3 years. Granny's going wild. Her husband cooks at the chicken kitchen. You know, if my husband cooked at the chicken kitchen, you wouldn't have to wait 10 minutes for a chicken biscuit, because I would be like, Thomas, you need to have the chicken biscuits ready and not make me pull over for 10 minutes. Today at the McDonald's, they made me pull up. Well, I waited and waited. I know. Why was I at McDonald's? Because I had a hankering for some McDonald's French fries. And I pull up, and they're like, they love you to pull forward because they don't want you to mess up their, how long it took to give you food. And I'm always like, well, y'all are making me lie, for your business. But I pull up, and I sit there, and the food never comes. So finally, I walk back. There are no cars behind me. And I duck below the window, and I pop up, and the girls are like, ah! Oh, it's so funny. Block them. You know, I do ban some people, but sometimes it's so entertaining. I can't help myself. Oh, schmucker. Crystal from Pensacola, most underfunded state in the Union, Florida. My friend Kate Swenson, she has Finding Cooper's Voice, and she's a good friend, and just an amazing mother, 4 kids. Her oldest son has autism. And where she lives, you get the money directly, is paid to you, and then you can use it. And I think that's what California does as well. I had my daughter at 41. She's 3 and taking years off my life. I mean, seriously. Did little T make it back to school? Yes. Yes, sirree, Bobby, he did. Shouldn't eat McDonald's. It's not real food. Then why does it taste so good, Susan? 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 Why must you boss me, Susan? Please be a moderator on my page to mess with the trolls. It is sort of entertaining. Chicken Kitchen is on to me. Now when I go, they always make me wait. And who knows what they do to my chicken biscuit. Like, they know me from the drive-thru. I'll call and be like, I'd like to place an order from Pancakes. And she'll say, are you in the drive-thru? I'm like, yes. You can't order pancakes from the drive-thru. And I'm like, no one else is in the line. You can't order pancakes from the drive-thru. I said, okay, what do I need to do? You have to drive around. True story. These are true stories. You can't make this stuff up. I just started following Finders real quick. Yeah. What is it? You ready to go up? Good night, night. You ready to go night, night? I don't know. But then my friend Bonnie was in the Chicken Kitchen, and she got there at 10:35, and she said they opened up the drawer, and it was full of pancakes. They had already cooked them. I mean, why can't people have them? It's owned by somebody in Rocky Mount, where I'm from. Are you friends with Lisa from Cody Speaks? Yes, I am. I met her through Kate Swinson. Yes, I am. Leasa, Lisa. Fries are real, just the meat. Well, I tell you though, McDonald's cheeseburgers, there's something to them. Well, one, you can leave them in your car for months and they don't change in appearance. I know, Susan, but I sort of like that. I mean, it's kind of like a can of Spam in a cheeseburger. Christy said, I changed my Facebook picture so you wouldn't put me in the crazy cat lady group. I promise you, I had a person that sent me a message. And they were like, I want you to block me because I keep seeing your page and I don't want to. Cat, meow, cat profile picture. They can't help it. $1.50 coffee with caramel and 3 sugars. Oh, that sounds good. Best $4.99 I spend a month, so worth it, Adrian. Yes, for $5 a month, you become a subscriber. And you just, it's a lot of entertainment. I mean, it's half a meal. Have you heard of Tanner's dad? No. Can you move him? Yes, I can move him. I can move him. In a minute. We got Amos. And we got Amos's dog here. And then we got Mommy. You know, this is why I stay up late at night, because it's so quiet in here. It's never quiet in here. Do you know how nice that is? It is quiet. Why am I almost last to get on? I don't know, Debbie. Do you know or follow Laura Cleary? You know, I follow her. I don't really, tune into her that much. Just because I think people think when you're on social media, like I am, that you're on other people's social media. You're on your own so much that you don't really have time to look at other stuff. Like, people all the time will be like, don't share that on your blog. I'm like, my blog is about me. And my hemisphere, not like a story about you. Call me crazy. May your life be like toilet paper, long and useful. Is Chicken Kitchen a chain? There's two of them. There's one in Williamston and there's one in Edenton. I don't know if you call that a chain or not. Are you virtual school? We ain't any virtual school. We're all at school. But I mean, do y'all not think this Omicron's gonna get us? Dana, I was going back to your comment. Seton Tucker is going to be on Friday night to talk about Murdoch family updates in South Carolina. She and I talked today, and she told me some things that I'll share with y'all in the morning. Though I've just found out that my husband is not going to work tomorrow. We have a funeral, and I thought he was going to work in the morning. And he was like, no, I get to sleep in. I was like, what are you going to do all morning? And he said, I'm going to exercise. He's an attorney, a criminal attorney, in case I get sued. You have a big house and you take trips. True. These are true things. We won the Powerball 10 years ago, Kathy. Never been the same since. Seton, I know. Laura Cleary's videos are scripted. What the hell does that mean? Like she has a script? Who has time for a script? I can't get into all that. They really do look so cute. Me and my fiance just got over Omicron. I mean, how do I find your blog? Rebecca, you're on it right now. And to join my subscriber page, I put the link in the bio. I have got to come by your house. Oh, your town. Well, you should. Tell Big T the tennis courts are calling his names. You know, tonight is Wednesday. I wonder why he didn't play tennis. That is odd. My husband's been working out from 2020. Chrissy, we need to do a subscriber video just about that. It always seems like you're whispering. Well, I am whispering because I have people that are asleep. Yes, I won the Powerball. That's our subscriber video tomorrow. To hear about what I did with my $549 million. Yep. Yes, I did. I won it. I won it. Y'all knew I won the Powerball. What? How did you not know this? Yeah, I won the Powerball. It's good times over here. Good times. Yep. Good times. When you win the Powerball, you get cat pillows on your couch. Oh, golly. Just lies. I thought you were kidding. I'm not kidding. Well, we got an emergency here. We're almost out of Mrs. Butterworth's. These are real problems. And look, we have extra McDonald's from earlier today. And see, you begrudge McDonald's, but look. The nuggets look like I just bought them, and I got them 8 hours ago. They taste fine. They'll be fine tomorrow. Sheila, I've stayed at your beach house in Arizona. It was fun. Never heard that, so why are you charging to be in a group? For taxes. It's all for taxes. Yes, it is. We did raise money for our janitor at school, Mr. Brown. Well, my page did $35,000 for Mr. Brown, who's awesome. This is the cat play gym room. Compliments of the Powerball. See? Did you just make that throw up face because I'm eating a chicken nugget? Hey, Dawn. Well, that's not nice. How can you not like a chicken nugget? I mean, I didn't buy them for myself. I just like to eat a little chicken nugget, you know, every now and then. I never knew you won the Powerball. I mean, y'all are finding out all sorts of stuff. I'm whispering because I have people that are asleep. Okay, subscribers. My husband, since he's exercising tomorrow, he's going to do a video with us in the morning. Yes, he is. The Powerball is tonight and hadn't had a winner since October. Oh, I won like years ago. Why do your children and husband leave you alone during videos? Because they don't like to be on the videos. They don't like it. No. Well, my daughter does. This is my first time seeing, but I can tell you definitely not my last. Oh, that's good. You won't get sick. It's fake food. What? Lynn? It's not old food. It's like 8 hours. Yeah, Natalie's won it twice. Good times, people. Okay. Well, Honor and I have got to go to bed. Don't we? Look, I came in the kitchen, so she got up from Amos. Are you a closet smoker? What does that even mean, a closet smoker? Does that mean I pretend I don't smoke? No, I'm not a closet smoker. No, I'm not. Subscribers, see you in the morning with my husband. Have a little talk about Lumberton. These questions are for non-supporters. Yeah, all the secrets are over there. I wish my husband would win. You don't need to win the lottery. It doesn't really help you. It's just like being Forrest Gump, you know? It's one thing you don't have to worry about. Back porch smoker. And that could be somewhat accurate. Just a teensy bit. Good night. Good luck. If you have autism medicine questions, and send me a message. I'll try to answer it in the next year. Time, Celeste. Time for the video? I'm going to shoot for 9, but it might be 10. If I won the Powerball, I would be not cooking. If I won the Powerball, I would have Julia Child in this kitchen doing stuff. And I wouldn't have any old Mrs. Butterworths. I'd have some fancy maple syrup, something. Oh, stop! Ah! The cat's gonna get my new chair. No, sir. I'll tell you what, though. I'm not above cooking a cat for dinner. I saw ashtrays. I ain't seen any ashtray. Yeah. It's the Tales of an Educated Debutante Powerball. Good night.